Hey guys, what is going on? It's MaddenDvinik here today, bringing you a video for the upcoming update, which should be released in under 24 hours if there are no problems with the Apple update servers or Google update server, since Clash of Clans is now on Android. Anyways, we have a lot to cover in this video, so let's get to it. The first sneak peek that was released was the level 12 Archer Tower. Yes, this Archer Tower was actually sneaked into the Android trailer, which I pointed out a long time ago. It was questionable whether it was a new skin or a new level. Well, it's now confirmed it is a new level. Now, the interesting thing is in the trailer, we saw that it was displayed in a Town Hall 9 base. Now, I don't know if that's just Supercell kind of just throwing it in there, or it's actually a Town Hall 9. I don't know. We should see. But I hope it is a Town Hall 9 because so far we've been seeing a lot of Town Hall 10 upgrades. And if this is a Town Hall 9 feature, well, that's really cool. That means players who are not yet at Town Hall 10 or are sticking to farming can really take advantage of this new defense. Now, the current damage for level 11 Archer Tower is 75 per second and per hit. The previous level, level 10, is 65 per hit. And that's a 10-point increase, so we should expect right around 85 for a level 12 Archer Tower. Now, these are just predictions and speculations, so don't expect it to be 85, but I expect it to be 85 per arrow per second for a level 12. Also, in the forums, they included that the Hog Rider's hit points were decreased by 5%, which is not a lot, but we'll see how that goes. And also the bomb and giant bombs will explode faster, and we'll talk about the bombs a little bit later because they actually revamped the system completely. It's really cool. Alright, so moving on to the second sneak peek, which is the 24-hour clan kick. So let's say you kick somebody or eject somebody from the clan. Let's say they're just really annoying, they just keep requesting. Now, if you reject a person now, what happens is they cannot click the join button for the next 24 hours. And this is actually really cool because if you have a clan where you kick a person, right, and they keep joining back and spamming and doing all these bad things, you can simply kick them and they won't come back in 24 hours unless an elder or a leader invites them back. So obviously accidents happen, you kick the wrong person or blah blah blah, you can invite them back if you're an elder or a leader. That's very nice. And that's pretty much sneak peek number 2. There wasn't anything special, so we're gonna move on to sneak peek number 3, which is actually really cool, which is a level 6 Goblin already. So let's talk about this. We haven't seen any resource grabbing increases. Goblin's really the only unit that's used to get resources, very important in the game, since it influences the entire economy of the game. Now let's talk about it. Level 6 Goblin, it does unlock level 10. That says it on the forums. It didn't say that in the Facebook or Twitter post, but it does say on the forums it is a Town Hall 10 exclusive. Now, the current damage for a level 5 is 64. I think that's per second. And the previous is 48 for level 4. So we should expect right around 75 or 83 damage per hit per second. I don't remember, but around that. All right, for a level 6 Goblin. Once again, speculations, don't take it for granted. And let's see, nothing special on the forums for that sneak peek. All right, number 4, we have the spells. Now, interesting about spells, forget about using gold for them. Now you can use Elixir. A lot of people have been complaining that they always have a ton of Elixir left over. Like, seriously, and it's true. I sometimes have 3 million Elixir, and then I have maybe 400,000 gold because gold upgrades and the ways you can spend gold is much more versatile and easier to spend gold than it is to spend Elixir. So now spells instead of gold will be upgraded with Elixir. The other big thing that was exclusively on the forums is that, let's say you're attacking somebody and there are 2 town halls below you. What will happen is the multiplier for how much loot you can take from them will be reduced even more. Now, why is this happening? This is because they're actually trying to make people stop lightning striking dark elixir storages because, that's a lot of people do that. They'll just come to your base, lightning strike it, get 2,000 dark elixir, and just get off. Now with this, if you're 2 levels below, you don't have to really worry about that because the amount of elixir will just not be profitable for the person to lightning strike it and go make more lightning strikes, or lightning spells, I should say. So pretty much, also, players who are attacking somebody who is 2 town halls above them will actually have a loot increase now But Supercell says that since most bases that are 2 town halls above you are much more maxed, much more upgraded, it shouldn't be that of a problem, and I agree with that. Moving on, sneak peek number 5 and number 6. They're both about traps. Number 6 has been just released today, and it's very, very interesting. It pretty much answers all the questions you can ever have about trap upgrades, and let's talk about it right now. All right, so pretty much you have all these bombs and mines and giant bombs and, you know, spring traps, balloon bombs, dark elixir bombs. All those can now be upgraded. Now, to upgrade them, you will have to use a builder. You have to have a free builder. Spring traps and all the other traps will now stay positioned as you position them. So let's say you put a spring trap down, you get attacked, raided, that spring trap gets triggered, and it's gone, right? That's how it happens today. But with the new update, it will replace itself right after the battle. But the problem is you actually have to reload it. You have to rearm it. It doesn't just replace itself. So after the battle, you actually have to log on, click either reload, and that will rearm all the traps, or you can just do one trap at a time. Say you just don't want some expensive traps to be reloaded, you just want just like the spring traps and balloons, you can click reload and or rearm, and it'll rearm the trap. The other thing is you can't sell them anymore. Today you can just sell it for like 2,000 gold. You can sell this. Once you place it down, you cannot sell it anymore. So we're getting less and less things that you can sell back to the store, and that's really fine with me. I mean, traps, I rarely sell them back. In fact, I really don't. And that's pretty much that with that. All right, so the other thing is upgrade levels. Doesn't matter what town hall you are. Maybe you're town hall 1 and maybe you're town hall 10. Does it matter? And what levels can you upgrade the traps to? Now, it seems like they're saying that the levels, as far as I understand at least, are unlocked for everybody as you upgrade the traps and as you get the traps. So if you don't have the bomb, you can't actually upgrade it, right? You have to get to a certain town hall, but once you have it, you have all the levels. So all traps will have upgrade levels, right? We already went over this. Upgrading is available as soon as the new trap is bought from the shop. So once you have the trap placed, you can start upgrading it, just like any other troop in the laboratory. Traps are upgraded using builders. As I mentioned, the upgrade times and costs are relatively short compared to building upgrades. So once again, it's not going to be super long for level 1s and whatever. The different trap types will have different upgrades, damage, radius. So don't expect every single trap to have, let's say, a radius upgrade. Maybe the giant bomb will not have any radius upgrade, and because, you know, if you are too far away from a giant bomb, you trigger it, well, there's no point in giant bombs. But as for like the balloon bombs, definitely the range, if it increases, well, it can now reach further and better, and stuff like that. All right, the other thing is traps cannot be sold. The traps under upgrade are visible to your enemies. This is important, so when you're upgrading them, make sure to just place them somewhere in the corners. That way the enemies don't actually know where the traps are, because once they know there's a trap there, they'll probably think, well, if there's one trap already there, there's probably nothing else, and that just makes your base vulnerable. So remember, upgrading traps, they're visible to everybody, so remove them, put them in the corners, do something with them where they're not really giving stuff away. And attackers can deploy right on top of those upgrading traps. So don't expect those traps to be acting as obstacles, because they're just going to be pretty much invisible to the troops. All right, so using the new traps, after a trap is triggered, as I said, it has to be rearmed and its status will be triggered. So just like above the clan castle, you see request or full, or above like X-bows and infernos, you see empty or low on ammo. You will see above the spring trap, it will say it's triggered. So that means it's not active. You have to rearm it. So you can either click and rearm, or you click this magical button that rearms all the traps on your base. Now, obviously, why would you rearm one by one? First, if you don't have enough resources, you can do your most valuable, most important ones, or maybe you're just not really using like the giant bombs right now. You just rearm your small bombs or just spring traps and stuff like that. Now, you don't need any builder available. Any builders available to rearm the traps, simply click and tap rearm, okay? Unlike the walls, you actually have to have a builder. For traps, you don't, to rearm them at least. The upgrade levels don't disappear when traps are triggered. So trap is level, I don't know how many levels they're going to have. Let's just say a trap is level 3 and it's triggered. It's not going to go back to level 1. It still stays level 3, just like everything else in the game. Once you upgrade it, you don't go back. All right. Rearming the traps costs gold. No elixir, gold once again. Instead of having the gold in the spell factory, we now have gold over at the traps. All right, and the rearm cost increases as the trap is upgraded. Pretty simple stuff. The higher the level is, the more expensive it is to rearm it, just like the X-Bills and Infernos. All right, and finally, you can rearm all traps with one button or one by one, as I already mentioned. Now, the other thing is, there is this very, very small bug that's going on right now. I actually didn't know about it until today, and pretty much what it is some people somehow glitched the laboratory to do an existing upgrade plus 2 extra ones. So like they're upgrading 3 troops at a time. Not only, let's say their laboratory is only 3 and they can get level 3 archers, which is like supposedly what's supposed to happen, but they're actually getting level 6 or level 5 archers with a level 3 laboratory, which is not supposed to happen because it's not possible, but they're taking advantage of the glitch and doing that. Now, let me tell you guys, if you're actually using this glitch, bad news for you, Supercell will reverse the level of your troops that you glitched with, and no Elixir will be refunded for those upgrades. So if you use the glitch, sad story for you, it will be reversed by Supercell because they got right on top of it, and that's really nice. By the way, this channel will not be displaying any glitches whatsoever in any near future, or never actually, because I think glitches are kind of cheesy. They're kind of exploiting the game, and it's not really respecting the developer. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you got all the info. If you guys actually want to read through this, it's all the links I used for the content are down in the description. Check them out, research it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely drop a like, subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber, and guys, I'll see you later. Peace.